football season. So that's Barnes, 15-20. Barnes has a crease. Barnes! No flags! Touchdown, Wake! Claiborne. Don't need to review that one. Bailey gonna throw. Bailey has a receiver. 4th and 1. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Untouched pressure. Picked off. Isaiah Shirley. Touchdown. Ashford trots in for a touchdown. Pressure. End zone. Incomplete. Yes, he's a load down, and he's a load up the middle for NC State. Similar to what we saw in the second half a week ago.
Red area.
Here comes the blitz. Picked up. Touchdown, NC State. Bailey to throw. Touchdown, NC State.
A little bit.
Syracuse with a little tempo. Angeli fires near side, has his man. Justin Ross Simmons beats a man, dives to the pylon. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Doing your 111th.
Offsides on Colgate. The free play goes toward the end zone. A leaping grab by Darrell Gill Jr. Touchdown, Orange.
Make the call because you hit him in the helmet.
Tossed to Nixon, and he walks in with flags in the end zone. We'll see if this touchdown stands. 3 for 9 with no touchdowns on passes thrown at least 20 yards downfield. He has been much better tonight, doing it again, and he's got a man in stride. Once again, it's Darrell Gill Jr., this time from 35 yards. Under 150 in the half. Angeli has a man. It's Hornsby for a touchdown. Another 20-plus yard pass play. This one goes for 25. And Williams. Angeli on 3rd and 10. Throws it over the middle to Williams. And the freshman's got his first catch and his first touchdown in his hometown.
At this point.
Darian Williams. Angeli on 3rd and 10. Throws it over the middle to Williams, and the freshman's got his first catch and his first touchdown in his hometown of Syracuse. Max Runyon, one of the fullbacks out there to help lead the way.
You make that blindside block, so just put your hands up in the air and get in the way.
Passing into the end zone, it's snared out of the air for a touchdown. Gabe Daniels gets into the scoring column for the Orange on a 12-yard touch. Opportunity for Carney. He's going to run for it, and he's going to walk into the end zone. One true freshman after another scoring touchdowns for Syracuse. An 8-yard run. Luke Carney makes it 65.
Got to win this series right here and keep going. Keep playing.
Get down there.
Can they stop Hayes? They cannot. They didn't get the stop Dabo Swinney said they had to get. Jamal Hayes. They line up again on 4th and goal. Klubnik reaches the ball out. Did he break the plane? That time he did. That's a Clemson touchdown. On Clemson's offense. They try to pressure Klubnik here. He stands in and delivers to Wesco. Catch and run down the sideline. Wesco stays in bounds. Touchdown. Haynes King following his running back. Hayes is ready to go! Georgia Tech touchdown! He ran over Ricardo look at that collision. That's a quarterback against the safety. They'll run it straight ahead. Make no mistake, this is a touchdown. Adam Randall. And now we are indeed once again a point after away from it.
Tony Elliott told us this week.
There's a little reverse to Cameron Courtney, turning the corner. Courtney with a seam into the end zone for a touchdown.
That formation.
Direct snap to Taylor, and he lunges in for his 6th touchdown of the season.
As is possible.
Caught the defense off guard. Brown takes advantage, plunging for the 3rd score of the game for Virginia. In the backfield with Morris. It goes right to Whaley. He will take it in for his 2nd touchdown in a Cavalier uniform.
On that sideline.
Fake it to Brown. Morris, end zone, finds Rodgers for a touchdown. The 1st passing touchdown of the day. Whaley barrels ahead for a touchdown. His 2nd of the day for the young man.
Yeah, I do
Isaiah
too.
Lamont is one of their stars.
Absolutely.
Here's Harrison Whaley. Watch out. Whaley in a track meet. 30, 20, touchdown, 97 yards.
Holstein sends his man in motion, keeps it himself, and glides into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's a missed call.
Sets up a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. Holstein in the end zone, touchdown! They love it in Pittsburgh when you call him Big Poppy.
Lopez to throw. Got all kinds of time over the middle. The receiver wide open. Ship on the catch and into the end zone. And again with Hood at the fullback spot. This time they'll try to push Lopez in. Still no signal from the officials yet. Now it's a touchdown. Gio fakes the end around. He's got 2 receivers wide open in the end zone. Flags are down, but Ship picks up another touchdown. Richmond again keeping it on the ground. Brown. Ball comes free though, picked up by North Carolina. No one will catch Bayer. He's going to score. 62 yards.
Big shoes he's having to replace.
Big hole at the middle. Still on his feet, and he'll go.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Jennings hands it off to the freshman Dremeco Green, who's into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. That was badly needed for SMU. Trying to score. Harden gets another handoff. A little hurdle. He bursts all the way into the end zone and finds pay dirt. SMU takes the lead over Missouri State. Another great job by this offense. Pass to Cooper was just the 1st completion for Kevin Jennings in this half. Handoff to Harden, who absorbs a blow and stays on his feet. He's got room in front. Dashing past the 10. Flag down on the field. He takes off for the end zone. Flag looks like it might be on Romello Brinson, who's got his hands in the air. This could be the 2nd blocking penalty on Brinson. Jennings operates without P.J. Williams. It's 1st and goal. He rolls out to his right. R.J. Maryland in for an SMU touchdown. Through thick and thin. An injury-plagued year for R.J. Maryland. A great touchdown.
The backfield. Beck pump fake. Lays it off and a touchdown, Miami. A stop badly. And Beck with 0 pass rush, and he's looking in the end zone. And it is a touchdown. Joshua Moore. touchdown of the game, his second. Now Miami hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. And a big hole. Fletcher inside the 22. The end zone. High formation, Fletcher. Touchdown, Miami. And a couple of touchdowns against Bethune-Cookman. And he has another touchdown. Back-to-back games, 2 rushing touchdowns for Mark Fletcher Jr. Country. Fletcher will not be denied, or did he? Waiting on the signal, and they say touchdown. Wondering whether his hip had hit the ground before the ball broke the plane. And it is ruled a touchdown for Fletcher.
See what they can do. See, put stuff on tape for them.
And that'll be a touchdown for Gerard Pringle Jr. So they're not trying to humiliate anybody here. They're just giving these guys a chance to play.
Listen, they're just playing football.
Tall in the pocket. Drones, end zone, touchdown. Donovan Green, 10 yards. Drones keeps. Drones extends into the end zone, touchdown. Off the extension, the ball's over. Or did Drones, complete, falls back into the end zone for a touchdown. He's Donovan Green, a 23-yard connection. A flag on the play at the 10-yard line. Drones, blitz coming, finds Mason, walks into the end zone for the touchdown. And what remains here of the Hokie faithful.
Mensah directing traffic, throwing off the back foot, open for the score, Samir Higgins. Mensah pulls it, open, back of the end zone, Landon King with the touchdown. His first touchdown as a Duke Blue Devil. Third down, flag is down, Shepard into the end zone.
Right.
Jacoby Murray has come in the defensive line as Richard will take a swing pass from Lonergan, and here goes Turbo down the far sideline, and Richard scores.
Happens when you don't just have one receiver.
McDonald will take the handoff and plunge into the end zone for the BC touchdown. So Branson out of the 2-minute timeout. Third down for the Cardinal. He'll shoot it downfield. The catch is made. That's Roush breaking free. Can he beat the field to the end zone? And Sam Roush scores. Snap to Lonergan. Cardinal bring 4. And that's intercepted. Breaking free and going to the end zone is Colin Wright. And Stanford's taking the lead. Yard run. And here is Ford, banging away and in for the touchdown. Now wait a second, BC's come out of there with the ball, but the touchdown will
give yourself a chance to have a really special year. First and goal, Cal, play fake, and a dump off into the right flat, and a walk-in touchdown. Jacob DeJesus. And the Golden Bears are on the board first. Songapola-Tele with the man in motion. On 3rd down and 6, just a 3-man rush, and he puts it right on target. And then the slip. What a move by Mason Minnie. Got away from the tackle and into the end zone. Cal touchdown. center for a rare time. Songapola-Tele is going to fake it. Rolls out. Wide open touchdown. Jordan King was uncovered. The special teams turnover turns into 6 and maybe 7.